It's time for an Out and About with Jamie Grout podcast, and this time around I speak with Katie Cantu, who is a naturalist with Jasper County Conservation, and I was excited to do this interview and the video shortcast with her at the new Nature Center, which is located right by the old Jasper County home and law enforcement center, and they'll be having their ribbon cutting real soon, and she talks about that in this podcast. And you don't want to miss the video shortcast that we have also, because she gives us a tour, a little bit of a taste of the new Nature Center out there too. It's very interesting, and you won't want to miss checking that place out once it opens up. It's been a long time coming, and it is a beautiful piece of architecture. They have it well planned out, and you're going to want to head on out there real soon. It's a great place for young and old alike to check out. I'm real proud of that too, in terms of belonging to the Newton Rotary Club, because they have a hydroponic wall that you see just as soon as you walk in, and it was sponsored by Rotary Club. But it's also going to be a great place for kids to learn a lot about nature too. So thanks for checking out the podcast, and make sure that you check out the video. All right, let's check out our sponsors. First of all, I want to thank Wesley Life Park Center for being a sponsor of the Out and About with Jamie Grout podcast. And they have a big ribbon cutting coming up real soon. It'll be May 6th downtown for Wesley Life at Home in the old Blooming Nails location. That'll be at noon, and it's right next to the Red Pride Cafe. Want to invite everybody on out to check out that new location for Wesley Life at Home, the big ribbon cutting at noon. I know they'd love to have you come on out and find out about their new location. Now, make sure you pursue your joy at Park Center by offering living options across the continuum. Park Center provides vital, enriching environments for everyone, a community for healthy living focused on holistic health and well-being. Their programming enhances emotional, intellectual, and spiritual wellness and enables you to live a life that's healthier in every way. Park Center is at home in Newton, with many residents and team members having lived their lives. To learn more about Park Center's different levels of living and to find a lifestyle that's right for you, contact Lisa Zylstra at 641-791-5000. That's Lisa Zylstra at 641-791-5000. Another fine sponsor, Ryan's Tire and Auto on First Avenue in Newton. Ryan says he was honored and proud to represent his customers and his business by being the auctioneer for the Mercy Gala on Saturday night. It was a fun time, and a lot of money was raised for a good cause. In business, he says, there is more to it than just being good at sales and being good on the phone and having great prices. A lot of it, he says, he thinks is the most important part is giving back to the community, and that's one thing he will never stop doing. And I'm sure that's absolutely 100% true for Ryan and his crew at Ryan's Tire and Auto. I had an oil change there just last week, and he makes sure that my Hyundai Elantra is in tip-top shape to go to and from Des Moines every day at WHO Radio. Like I said, I did testimony too. I didn't know my back tires were in bad shape, and he discovered that and had a good tire change for me. I was having trouble with the back end of my car. It was wooving and wobbling and weebling around on the backside when I was driving through rain, and he discovered that not only did it have some back-end alignment problems, but the back tires were in bad shape, and he changed the tires and got the alignment problem taken care of, because he and the crew there at Ryan's Tire and Auto are pros, and I'm glad they got that figured out and taken care of. And now when I drive through the rain to and from Des Moines on Interstate 80, everything works out just fine, thanks to Ryan's Tire and Auto on First Avenue in Newton. Another fine sponsor, Newton Clinic. Spring is a great time to check out your health. Staying up to date on annual visits and screenings helps catch issues early and keeps you feeling your best. A quick visit now can make a big difference at Newton Clinic. Check yourself out for an annual physical, preventative screenings, and a medication review at Newton Clinic. Be treated like family at Newton Clinic. Another fine sponsor, Advantage Credit Union.
Are you feeling financially drained? Tired of high interest rates and endless debt? Fear not, your financial superhero has arrived. Advantage Credit Union is here to rescue you from financial distress. With our powerful loan refinancing options, you could lower your monthly payments, shorten your loan term, and free up cash for a brighter future. Unleash your financial superpower today. Call us at 641-792-5660 or apply online at acuiowa.org.
Subject to credit approval, terms and conditions may apply. See Credit Union for details. Federally insured by NCUA.
It's time for an Out and About with Jamie Grout podcast, and with me is Jasper County Conservation Naturalist Katie Cantu, and I'm excited to talk to her because there's always something going on at the Jasper County Conservation. And last time we did something, it was back at what was used to be called the National Guard Armory, and that was the office for Jasper County Conservation, but it's being moved out by the Law Enforcement Center, and it is going to be called the Nature Center. And Katie, I know you guys are excited for your ribbon cutting coming up real soon. Tell us about that.
We definitely are. Our offices moved out here the end of March, and we're not really officially open to the public yet. People can give us a call and meet us out here at our new building, which, by the way, is called the Dana King Soretti Environmental Education Center. And we are out here on the old county care facility land. This part of it, about 40 acres, is now called the Kramer Park, named after Fritz and Carol Kramer. Carol's been on our board for many, many years. So we are just getting settled in. We have not determined our hours yet or anything like that, but we are going to be figuring that out soon, and we're going to have an official ribbon cutting for the public on Friday, May 29th at 10 o'clock that morning. And so folks are welcome to come out and make it official with us. And then, of course, come see us. And we are going to have some construction out here, and phase 2 building, which I'll get to here in a little bit as well. But when that's completed and the construction's done out here, there will be another grand opening for this whole facility.
That is fantastic, and I know this has been a long time coming.
Yes, it has.
Yeah.
We've been fundraising for at least the past 20 years. It's been a dream of the conservation boards for longer than that. So we are excited.
And you're still fundraising.
We are.
Yeah, you are. But I'm out here, and I told you when I walked in the door the first time I was out here, you were just breaking ground, and it is looking fantastic, let me tell you, Katie. Yeah. And I want to encourage people to check out the video, which is going to be available on outandaboutwithjamiegrout.com and also on our YouTube channel. So check that out, because they're letting us have a sneak peek of what it looks like. I know it's not totally completed yet, but it's a sneak peek. And I just want to say I'm pretty happy with my Newton Rotary Club, because as soon as you walk in the door, you'll see the hydroponic wall, and it has the Rotary Club logo on it, and we donated to this, and we're very proud of it also. Yes. And we're very proud of Jeff King and his family too, for getting us on board with that. Jeff, very proud, in his family, very proud member of Rotary, and dedicating that in honor of his late daughter also.
Yes. Yeah.
Let's talk about summer camps too. You have a lot of kids already signed up for that, don't you?
We do. Again, our registration's usually about mid-April, and we have to set a time when it opens online. And it quickly fills up. And we give people about a week or so, and then if there's still space, then they can put their kids in more camps. We limit it at first so that everybody has a chance to get their kids in. But now it's kind of open to whoever wants to sign up for more camps, so people can go back and revisit that. But all our camps and events, and actually information about the parks, if you want to rent facilities, it's all on one website now, mycountyparks.com. And so you go to My County Parks and you search for Jasper County, and you can click through events and facilities and view our areas that way. So that's where all the summer camp registration can be found.
What kind of activities do you have going on for the summer camps? I know you guys get very creative about
we
that.
do, and we're excited. Last year it was just myself and our other naturalist, Greg Oldson. It was just the two of us. This year we've hired a new staff person, Liz Ventling, and we're excited. She's got camps. We have a teacher extern who many Newton folks probably know, Michaela Scott. She's a teacher at Berg Middle School. And we also have an awesome student volunteer who's going to come back, Delaney Woolhams, and she's going to be helping out with camps as well. She's actually going to Iowa State to study conservation, and so she's coming back. And between all of us, we have some really great things throughout the parks for most ages. I was just looking at the list. Our water sports camp always fills up the fastest. That's a popular one out at Crum Preserve. That's kayaking and paddleboarding and just having fun out on the lake. But we have some opportunities for kids out here at the Nature Center. Actually, we're going to do some insects and bug camps. I'm bringing back Princess Adventures, which was a camp for the younger girls.
So tell me about that.
This is a fun.
Upon that. That sounds very interesting, Katie.
I did this for years, and then we kind of took a little break from it, and I'm bringing this one back. So if you know a little girl who likes princesses but also is outdoorsy, this is for them. Dressing up is optional. Dress whatever you feel like wearing, but we usually do a little talk about a woman scientist or conservationist, somebody who made a difference. And then with that theme, we'll do some activities. So right now I'm kind of deciding. I'm leaning towards birds because I really like birding. So we might, and we've got some good opportunity out here. But we'll do some activities. We'll do some exploring outside here at the Nature Center. There's usually some crafts and stuff involved. And then we have a tea party.
Of course.
Snacks are always fun for when you explore. So we're bringing that one back. We have another camp that's still got some space, I think, with pond netting and exploring around that. We have 2 ponds out here at Kramer Park. There is also space for the older kids in photography camp. We've got 2 days out at Mariposa. So exploring, learning about photography and capturing nature images and learning about what makes a great photograph. Let's see, we're going to do a weather-related camp. There's still some space in our weather camp for kids. Obviously, being in Iowa, where you have all kinds of weather.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, boy. You know what they say, if you don't like the weather in Iowa, wait 5 minutes, it'll change.
Right.
And we've been witness to that here in the last few weeks. My gosh.
We sure have. I don't know. Is it spring? Is it summer? I don't know.
Well, since you like birds, I have to ask you this, because we have like 2 bird feeders outside our house. Do you have a bird feeder at your place?
Always. Yep.
Have you seen a rash of goldfinches?
Yes.
Because we've seen a whole lot of them. They've just been crazy.
About mid-March, the male goldfinches start getting their yellow plumage, and they look scruffy, don't they?
They do.
I mean, they're like kind of half turned, and I love watching that happen. And by now, they've got their full bright gold plumage, and they're coming to the feeders. Yeah. It's fun.
Our state bird.
Yep.
That's right. I know that you have cabins for rent at different parks. Tell us about that, Katie.
Yep. We have a cabin at Uhlenhop Arboretum. And we also have the cottage at Mariposa. There's a second cottage going up at Mariposa, which should be open this summer and available to rent as well. And I think that'll be a really great opportunity for families too. If you want two cabins next to each other, but they've got access to the pond right there. at Mariposa, and of course the lake and all the trails and everything as well. And information about and availability is on My County Parks again for those as well.
Tell us about all the parks that Jasper County Conservation manages, because there are several of them, and I think some that people aren't even aware of.
Yeah, if you pull up our map, I think it's like 34 different areas.
Wow.
And it's like 3,500 acres. And that will range from like a couple acres of primitive ground that is maybe just kind of a wildlife habitat area or a wildlife management area that we allow hunting or fishing on. We have recreation trails like the Chautauqua Valley Trail and the Red Rock Prairie Trail.
Mm-hmm. Are those both for biking and hiking
yes.
too?
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
Yep, a lot of people get out on our bike trails. And then there's one over by Rock Creek State Park that we actually manage that goes into the park over there. We have kind of our main areas that people are more familiar with, where we would normally have like school field trips, like Mariposa Park, Jacob Crum Nature Preserve, the Ulan Hop Arboretum. Ashton Wildwood Park is a popular area, and there's a campground up there. Just a whole variety of places. And now the Nature Center to kind of cap it all off. So people can come here and in the future, hopefully, learn about all those parks and what's available too.
Now, I should have asked you this before we started, but I'm going to go ahead and throw this one at you. Is there going to be a run at Jacob Crum? Because it seems like every year there's some kind of run out there.
There is every year. I think it's the third Saturday in September.
Okay. It's not until fall.
It's not until fall.
Okay.
It's off the beaten path.
Okay.
And it's at Jacob Crum Nature Preserve, and it's a fundraiser for our nonprofit group, Jasper Conservation Connection. And then they do a lot of projects. They've sponsored things all over in different county parks and here at the Nature Center, and so it's a good cause.
And I just want to throw this in, and I know this isn't really your department, but if Norm Van Kloppenberg were here, he'd want me to mention that out at Ashton Park, which is over by Baxter, that the observatory is getting a new telescope.
Yes.
And he mentions it to me at Newton Rotary from time to time. It costs something like $50,000 to get. It's not cheap. And so if you are interested in watching the stars, it'll be coming in soon. And I know that they have people not just from Jasper County, but all over the state come to that observatory to check that out. So
that is something I don't know if a lot of people know about this or not, but just an absolute gem. It's at Ashton Wildwood Park. And those folks with the Des Moines Astronomical Society, they know their stuff, and they have speakers. They are open right now every Saturday night at 8:00. And sometimes there's presentations followed by viewing, and some nights it's just kind of open viewing. So folks like Norm and people who really know their stuff are out there, and they will answer questions, and I know they've been looking at Jupiter lately, and you can see 4 of Jupiter's moons through the telescopes, which that's always fun. There's just always something. And of course, I've known Norm for a long time and have learned so much. And the telescopes and the equipment that they use is phenomenal.
Oh, I always ask him, hey, when are we going to see the Northern Lights? Are we going to have, what's going to happen? When are we going to see Venus? He knows all about the stars, and it's always very interesting. Now let's look ahead to Halloween, because it seems like, I don't know, whether you're going to be doing anything, but I remember a few years ago, you had the Wolfman out there.
That was great.
Yeah, the Wolfman was it was a fun but not scary kind of a Halloween thing. Are you going to be doing anything for Halloween, or is that still up in the air?
We did those hikes for years, and then they were moved from Mariposa to the Isaac Walton League, and we have a great partnership with the Newton Ikes. I think what we will probably see in the future, starting this year, is more of like a fall festival during the day. And so be watching for that about mid-October, early to mid-October.
Okay.
And we'll have a lot of family activities, and the Ikes will get involved with that. we used to have a lot of performers and volunteers that helped out with that.
Yeah, you tied in with the new community theater on that too, as I recall also.
Yeah, and so I think, and we may still have some of that, but I think we're looking at just kind of a fun thing during the day for families to come out to.
That sounds like fun. And you're going to do a lot here with the Nature Center in terms of education. You kind of brought that up earlier too. I know that was one of the key goals and whatnot. So you have a lot of stuff planned out here, and there's so much area. And I know you're talking about phase 2. I'm looking out the window and I see some potential construction outside the window also. And I'm just amazed. I'm blown away by this place, Katie.
That's our Geisler Pink White Stewardship Lab that's starting to go up over there. And there's going to be another classroom, greenhouse. There's going to be storage for all our outdoor rec equipment that we use in programs. And hopefully we're looking for some donor sponsorship, but we are going to put a 4D archery range inside there, which should be a ton of fun, but that'll also be in that building. So yeah, and we're excited just to offer more things out here for all ages. People can just stop out, visit, maybe have some programming during the day that people can take part in, or just, hike the trail. There's already a nature trail out here in the picnic shelters over there by the
fantastic.
pond. Mm-hmm.
Well, Katie, if people want to contribute to Jasper County Conservation and the Nature Center and all the stuff going on out here, it's a great cause. How can they do that?
They can contact our director, Carrie Van Zanny, and there's actually 2 different ways you can do that. Our nonprofit group, Jasper Conservation Connection, is under the umbrella of the County Community Foundation. So a donation can be made that way. We can also just accept donations through Jasper County Conservation Board as well. But contacting Carrie is probably the best start. And we have, we're going to have lists of, pictures and ideas and concepts of some of the things that we are hoping will happen out here. So when folks come to visit, they can hopefully visualize along with us now and see where we're heading.
Okay.
Yeah.
What made you decide you wanted to be a naturalist?
Growing up, my family spent a lot of time outdoors, and I had grandparents in particular that really left an impression on me, that took me out a lot. Yeah. I get kind of emotional. Yeah.
No.
So a lot of good memories. And,
that's great.
And we would always plan our family vacations around national parks and things like, so I'm really grateful for my parents for taking me to places and getting to experience those things.
Well, Katie, I can see you have a real passion for nature, like I have a passion for radio.
Yes.
And communication.
Yes, I've known this for a long time, just like you've known what you wanted to do
we
too.
are kindred spirits for our profession. So
I think so.
I can see where you're coming from. And again, let's go over when the ribbon cutting will be for this great project out here. Folks, if you haven't been out here, make sure you come out for the ribbon cutting, and make sure you see the video. Take it away, Katie.
All right, ribbon cutting will be Friday, May 29th at 10 o'clock a.m., and we are at the Dana King Environmental Education Center, which is, the address is 5284 Liberty Avenue. We're just past the County Law Enforcement Center on the same side of the road, out past the Loves and the jail area there. You can find us pretty easy.
All right.
Yep.
Good deal. Okay, so make sure you come to the ribbon cutting, but we're going to give you on the video just a kind of a sneak peek, a sampling of what it looks like out here. So check out the video. Again, it's available on outandaboutwithjamiegrout.com or my YouTube channel, and I'm going to let Katie show us around just a little bit. So check that out. That's going to wrap it up for this edition of Out and About with Jamie Grout. Other fine sponsors include Lynette Baker, Halo Branded Solutions, Westside Java Coffee Bar, Made Right Sandwich Shop in downtown Newton, and Jersey Freeze in Monroe. Until next time, Grout is out. See ya!